Hi, everyone. It's Mistress of Manifestations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. A big hello to Libras. How are you doing? This is going to be a reading for you for the 1st to the 15th of December. I can't believe I'm saying December. This year is almost over, huh? Hold on, I'll have a sip of my coffee. Cheers. Like I always say, everything is better with coffee. Why don't you guys get a nice cup of coffee and share it with me, huh? So this is going to be a general reading, of course, Libra. So not all the messages are going to resonate with you, but if it does, claim it. I want you to check your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus, and take a look at all those readings, Libras. It's very important. You know, sometimes you're not in your sun sign. You could be in your moon sign, and hence some messages may be confusing for you. But on the other hand, if you feel that this reading is exactly for the person that you're asking about or the situation, reverse the roles and claim it. Okay, so before I start, I always check what is at the top of the deck, right? Eight of Swords, bottom, Archangel Michael, Temperance. Okay, mwah. So let's see if these cards come back again, okay? So like I said, this is a reading for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Venus is for love. Moon is your emotional health, Libras. Go to Google, put in all your birth details. Let Google calculate your chart for you. Know your placements, keep them in your mind, and just go ahead and check all those readings. And you'll see you will get additional messages left, right, and center, just like that. Because like I said, all these different placements in your chart are different facets of you. And it's very interesting how astrology and tarot works together. Trust me, your cards. My goodness, I love your cards. Let me have this little bit back too. Okay. I feel the energy, Libras. It's good. It's upbeat. It's upbeat. Nice. And your cards are just, jumping off. I love that. It tells me that you want to talk. I like that. All righty then. So I have your 6 cards. Nice bunch of cards, Libras. So I want to start with this. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a card of being overburdened, okay? You're carrying too much, you're doing too much. You're carrying the burden of something squarely on your shoulders. This individual is literally carrying something, and it's like you may have started with a nice walk, but now you've gotten weary. You're going to give up. You want to drop this. And something tells me you've not even been asking for help, Libras. It's like you've been carrying this whole thing, this burden on your shoulders alone. You're very close to home, by the way. There's a home at the distance. I think you've kept your eyes on the prize, as you know, eyes on the prize. Wow. As in, you always told yourself, look, we're so close. I'm almost there. A little more, a little more. But you've reached a point now where you feel, I can't. And something is telling me you're keeping this to yourself. You're not asking anybody for help. It's very, very heavy. The next card is 7 of Pentacles. So we're going backwards, right? Now, Pentacles are, of course, your money, things that we need on this 3D to survive. It could be anything that we can touch, feel, which is of value, So, of course, your efforts, though they don't have a price tag, they're priceless, but it's something that you put in a lot of effort into. And you're expecting some kind of a yield from it, because as you can see, this woman is standing on a pentacle tree, next to a pentacle tree, and waiting to see the investment that she's done, and she's expecting something back. But something tells me that it's been a long time that you've been waiting here. And while you've been waiting, imagine now you're waiting like this, carrying this burden, looking at the investments, and your basket is constantly coming up empty. It feels like whatever efforts you're putting in, whether you're shouldering this whole responsibility on your own, or you keeping your eyes on your goal and being steadfast, Libra, trudging along, not asking for help, but your basket is always coming up empty. The investments, you're waiting there with that basket to say, is it ready now? Can I take it? No. So something is telling me reevaluating. This is, something that is very burdensome for you. Now you can apply this to work. You can apply this to a relationship. Reevaluating whether it's worth it, whether this is worth it, this effort. Are you getting anything back? Your basket is empty here. Now, this is giving you a lot of stress. Libra, something is telling me, the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands are very heavy energies. It's about feeling overwhelmed. And when this card comes, as you can see, there's a woman here. She's got every comfort in the world at her disposal. She's got a lovely soft bed. She's wearing a very pretty nightdress. So she's comfortable. That's what I'm telling you. She can't sleep. It's like the minute she goes to bed, the thoughts, they keep coming in a loop, in a loop. You have trapped yourself in a mental prison of your thoughts, and you are finding it next to impossible to break free from this. This is almost, what can I say? When you get into a state of panic over just thinking, like getting nightmares, sleeplessness. You are blowing I'm not going to say you're blowing it out of proportion. I mean, even though that's what this card means, I feel that this particular thing that is so heavy is something which is very important to you. And, when things are important to us, we have a lot of expectations from them. And you've been waiting. Nothing's coming. And you're stressed. What do I do? What do I do? I can't sleep. You're having nightmares. And this is also an energy of you kind of imagining the worst. How sometimes we get, when something is just not happening for us, we are not able to relax. We're not able to allow our bodies to get into a dream state to sleep. We just can't. And you are here. And this energy for me is like mental torture on yourself, Libras. There's something that is weighing you down physically and mentally. Now, you have decided to hold back. This individual is sitting on a chest of money, but she's holding all the coins, all the pentacles close to her chest. It's almost like saying, you know what? I'm going to stop this bleed. Why am I saying it like that? I feel some particular investment, I don't know if this is love or if this is a business of yours, you've been giving a lot. And like I said, your basket is constantly coming up nada, empty, which is giving you sleepless nights and a lot of stress. And you've told yourself, I'm going to stop this, I'm losing my finances. I'm losing my mental peace. I'm not having peace and I'm losing my money. I'm going to hold back. So if this is money or a business, you seem to be making a decision to hold back. You have stopped giving money or stopped giving to this particular endeavor of yours. If it is love, Libras, you've decided to close your heart because this individual has her heart closed. And, it's like closed for business. I'm not giving my money and I'm not giving you my love. So before I tell you your next two cards, I want to ask if this is love or is this work? Look, you can apply it to both the situations, Libras. Something something is telling me that you're going to hold back. You're going to hold back. Boy. Next one. Ooh. Oh, my Libras. God, your God. Love it when that happens. So, okay. So, whatever this was, something tells me, look, again, I'm going to tell you for love or for, I'm just going to say money, for business. Three of Pentacles is, expecting to collaborate with someone, expecting growth. This was something where you thought that there would be some kind of, what can you say, for an agreement, some kind of a growth, an expansion that will bring in more clients. Because see, this individual is doing something with their hands, So again, this individual is holding all his passions. It's heavy, but in their hands. Have you tried to start? I think this is, I don't know. I'm just going to give you a work-related message here, Libras. Have you tried to start a business on your own? Okay. You were expecting growth. You were expecting collaboration. You were trying to work at something that was going to bring in clients and money. Expansion. This is an initial success. Then why are you holding back? You feel like you're not getting anything in return. And if this is love, then you've been doing something. When I say with your hands for someone, it's when you have been putting in so much effort in a relationship. So much effort in a relationship. It's so heavy. You're carrying everything. You're doing everything here. It's like what can I say? Where one person in a relationship, the weighing, their balance is so heavy where they're putting in all the effort. And they're expecting that somebody returns it back, or at least, tells them like, hey, you know what, I like it and there's hope in this. But it's not happening. In fact, the only thing you're getting from this is stress. 7 of Wands. This for me is a card of being defensive. This is somebody expecting an attack. As you can see, this person here is on guard. They're very standoffish. It's like you are standing confidently, steadfast, okay, in the face of this challenge. Why should there be challenges? Why should there be challenges? Something tells me that you feel you're under attack and you have to constantly defend, prove your point. You have to tell, okay, I did this because of this. There's some energy like that here. And I think, Libra, this is work related, where there are people constantly putting you under the spotlight for wrong reasons. They're trying to come at you and you're constantly having to fight them off. While you have been somebody who's been putting in so much work. You've been carrying the burden of this on your shoulders and you've been going along. It's like a trek of, what can I say, blood, sweat, and tears, man, because it's heavy. No individual can go on like this, but you have, because you've kept your eyes on the prize and you've said, you know what, I'll just keep going. But your efforts, where you expected recognition, have not come. You expected collaboration. It's not happened. You wanted growth. It's not come. Given you a lot of stress. You've not been able to sleep. You've not been able to rest. Because the minute you go to bed, those thoughts keep playing on a loop. Why are they not, why are they coming at me? Why are they not understanding what I'm doing? Why am I being, put on the spotlight for wrong reasons? Why are people coming at me? Defensive. You've been playing defense when all you've been doing is putting in a lot of work. You've got no results. You've not got the appreciation. You've not got the growth. You've not got the collaborations. You've not got the clients. Yeah, but you've got this. You're holding back, Libras, saying, you know what? I'm gonna stop this bleed of my time, my energy, my money, my peace of mind. Enough. You're gonna hold back on whether it's your resources or whether it is your emotions and your feelings because you're tired of this. See, I'll tell you something, Libras, okay? When this card and this comes out, you don't want to drop a card, Seven of Wands and the 10. It's too much. It's too much. It's like you've been defensive and you've been carrying the burden of something. And I think this is work related. Gonna drop this. I know it. And I'll tell you why. You were scared about this, that if you drop it, what's going to happen? Okay. You were scared. You're bringing it to a close. You are bringing a big cycle to a close. You could have been working in this particular place for a long time. Maybe, I don't know, 7 years. But you are bringing a cycle to a close. You know what? Successfully on your terms. This is not a card of bringing something to an end and just bouncing. This is a card of bringing something to a successful completion. Victory. You can see she's doing a victory dance here. And the world is your oyster. You're leaving a big karmic cycle behind, maybe karmic people who were constantly putting you on the defensive, but you're completing it in a satisfactory manner. There is success here. Okay. A pause. There is a pause, but you have completed something successfully that was not making you happy. You were not getting back your investments, what you were putting in. You are taking a pause. You know, I like this card for you, Libras, and I'll tell you why. Two of Wands. You can see there's a globe here. Now the world is your oyster. Literally. The world is your oyster because you have your eyes firmly set on what else is out there for you. If there is somebody, okay, who is going to appreciate all the efforts you put in, it's a choice. You're thinking, where do I put my passion now? Look, you're dropping this. Like, I like the 10 of Wands here, and I'll tell you why. Because the 10, there is no 11 in the tarot, right? It breaks down to a 1. Once you drop this, okay, and you're able to ground yourself and get out of this energy of not being able to sleep, not being able to rest. Once you put your fears to rest, because then before I continue with this, you have you're dealing with the Leo. I think you're dealing with a Leo because the next card is also the card of Leo, but you are making friends with your fear. I think there was a fear here that if you didn't continue, you know, maybe that's why you were just, holding back and saying, I'm getting another message here, Libras. Maybe you were holding back on taking a decision to bring the world card, you know, into action here because you were scared. You were holding back, like, it's okay, I'll just continue. Because there were some fears here. You overcame them, my friend. You overcame them because you decided to tap into your inner strength, your courage, your power. It's almost like embracing the beast inside you, confidence, conquering. You conquered the shadow side inside you and said, you know what? What is more scary? Me being constantly on the defensive and, stressed out and sleepless, or me bringing this cycle to a successful completion and moving on. And you said, you know what? I'm going to make friends with my fear. I mean, this is a delicate lady. Don't go by the sex of the card. Please go with the energy, Libras. This is a beautiful woman saying, I'm not scared of you. You're my friend. You're my baby. So she's made friends with her fear. And she's standing there. Look at this. This is royal, regal. Somebody, like I said, this world card coming here is you bringing something to a fantastic ending. You're ending something very karmic because you were dealing with people who did not appreciate you. Okay. And you've taken a pause. And in that pause, you're thinking, what should I do? Where should I put my passion now? And as I can see, the world is your oyster because you have the courage to conquer your fears and move ahead. And you know what's coming in? My goodness, Libras, you are dealing with a Leo. You definitely are dealing with a Leo. Health, wealth, happiness, milk, honey, luxury, money, vitality, youth, joy, childlike happiness is restored. This heavy energy of yours is going to be negated because the sun is here. There's nothing like the sun, Libras. Once you've decided to take that step and you've taken a pause to think where you're going to put your passion in, boom, you bring the sun. Now, the sun is, what can I say? I mean, the sun is just fantastic. I love this card here. This is telling me everything is going to be restored for you. Childlike happiness and joy. Everything is going to be all right. The sun is like the center of the solar freaking system, right? You are going to be, what can I say? Your place is going to be restored back. If you thought you lost a position in work, it's going to be restored back. You're going to be put back in the center, back. You know, remember I said that people were putting the spotlight on you for the wrong reasons. They were coming at you. Now the spotlight is going to be put back on you for the right reasons because you are going to be lit up. You're going to be on fire. You're going to be lit, Libras. Lit. This could be coming in next summer because the sun is like summertime. This is also physical health. If you were suffering because you were not able to sleep, it's too much for you. And this card here, which is of holding back because you were holding back on many things, Libra, because you were scared. The sun coming here is just gonna go whoop to all that, all those heavy emotions. And I love these two cards for you. Strength. Both are Leo cards, and you could be dealing with a Leo. You have made a decision to leave something behind successfully. The world is your oyster, and you have invited the sun, there's nothing like the sun, into your life to shine bright and put you back in the spotlight. Something tells me you are going to be a boss. I know we didn't get the emperor here, but the sun for me, like I said, is the center of the solar system. You're going to be back, what can I say, in a position of power, of power. And that is something that you have created. The sun is also a physical act of creating something. You have created this position for you with your own courage. Okay, now I didn't get any love message, right, Libra? So I'm going to take my botanical inspiration cards. These are, have got sweet love messages. Let's see if I can give you some love message. This has been predominantly a work-related message, Libras. So come on, for my Libras. Okay. Something about love. Your Venus rule, Libras. You should know where your Venus placement is. Come on now, Libras. You need to find out your placements, all right? Go to Google, calculate your chart. Okay. Sacred lotus. No mud, no lotus. Wow. I cannot say that name. Tich Hat Han. I'm sorry, Tich Hat Han, if I've said it wrongly, but this is telling me without the mud, the lotus doesn't bloom, yeah. The lotus has the ability to filter all that crap and bloom into the most magnificent flower ever. Strong. I think all these trials and these tribulations You're going to be a boss. I'm telling you, Libras, you're going to boss up, man. You made friends with your fear. Nothing can scare you now. No mud, no lotus. You've gone through the mud. Can I give you another message, Libras? Has somebody taken your reputation through the mud? If they have, you're going to bloom like the lotus. Okay? Very strong message I'm getting. Primrose. Okay. Youthful love. Okay. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I would walk forever in my garden. Claudia Adrienne Grande. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I would walk forever in my garden. There's somebody thinking about you here, Libra. Somebody is thinking about you. This could be somebody from your past. For me, this is a very Six of Cups energy. Somebody from your past is thinking about you fondly. I can promise you that. White rose. New start and wisdom. Excellent. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Because you brought something to an end. It's going to shine a light on your wisdom, on your inner knowing. And I'm telling you, Libras, I'm getting a very strong message for you that you're going to boss up. You're going to be your own boss. You're not going to work for anybody anymore. You put in a lot of effort, but this is what you got. Nada. Okay. I'm going to, again, I'm sorry, Libras, I'm not getting any love message and I'm not going to force it out, but I do think there is somebody from your past who's thinking about you. I hope your next reading has a more love-oriented message. But now, in this particular reading, the energy, the strongest energy around you is work-related. So let me take some Archangel Oracle cards and let's see what the Archangels have to tell you, all right? Oh, okay. Okay. Alrighty then. All is well, Libras. All is well. Listen to your message. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. This world card that came in here, it may have, caught you by surprise. It's also a card of bringing a divine timing card because you're bringing something to an end in divine timing. All is well. And the hidden blessings will be shining bright in your life soon. Outdoors. Outdoors. Archangel Zophiel, go outside, get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Go get some sun, yeah, Libras, go. Go out, go outside to get some sun. Go outside to get some fresh air and to, get rid of the stress that you've had for a long time. Counselor. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. If any of you have thought about starting a business which deals with counseling, it could be any type. It just doesn't have to be, a mentor or a life coach or anything medical. It could even be a business counselor. I'm not too sure of the fields. I'm going to mess this up. So any kind of counseling, whether it is for money, for homes, telling people what to buy, I don't know, anything, stock markets, shares, being somebody that people come to ask. I'm telling you, you're going to boss up and that's available for you. So Libras, I strongly feel that you are going towards being your own boss. You are going to start your own business. And it's time because you have brought the cycle to an end. And remember, the sun is here with you. The sun is here with you. And nothing trumps this. So, Libras, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm sure you did. Give me a thumbs up. Like this reading, subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait to come back and do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye, Libras.